Can't believe I lost. Well, that was early in the year. I lost to that little kid, Kyle. The little midget. Yeah. He did? It's weird, man. It's a weird year for Madden, dude. It is a weird year, my friend.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe on Bell.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production.
What the fuck?
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk
Why?
about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved.
Those for work.
That to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Darius Geis, the ball carrier.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Oh my gosh, I should have had that interception. What the fuck? He forced the fuck out of that. Hey, how does that over the press and shade up? That's it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And it's caught. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a jet 1st down.
I might get the interception on this asshole eventually.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. That's twice I hit this dude and he like dumps it down and the guy barely gets there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
Yeah.
They'll try and get it with
what's going? Hold on.
Get the 1st here as he's taken down at the 25. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Right. Let's see what they decide to do here, because if they change up what they have been doing, it hasn't been working. Back
to the ground on 1st. It's Geis. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Damn, I forgot to.
Saw
that shit wide open.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Jets take the ball down the
field.
field.
Lucky. Should have had the picks, or one pick and 2 sacks already. I've never seen Madden give somebody such a break in the beginning part. Alright, let's go. He hasn't seen my offense yet. I'm hoping his defense sucks. That's why he has so many losses. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I didn't see who got him.
This will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
I mean, it's not super active in chat. It's just something else to play in. And they only allow, like, I think it's one trade, and it's like person for person. It can't be like, I don't even know. I didn't even pay attention to it because
so the ball down to the
like,
16 here for first
whatever.
and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs.
Oh, he's so lucky. I tripped.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal,
he's usually pretty lax.
Run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. From the gun, it's Carr.
Oh no! Interception. Oh, I had Waller. No. I tried to do like a money play, and I saw Waller too late. And then I tried to throw it, and as I was throwing it, I got hit. Almost threw it. Almost threw that pick. If I'd have threw it to him earlier, I'd have had the one-play tutty.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Yeah, it sucks because I think what I'm going to have to do is Williams has enough speed to be a deep, a deep threat. And like every time I try to do anything with Ruggs, everybody just watches him, you know what I mean? So it's
the New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Darnold. Looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And the return this time.
Oh, no. That's not going to be good.
He had a little bit of the
I got the interception, and then Crosby gets hurt.
Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold.
There he goes left side, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown.
Josh Jacobs. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I played one game of seasons. I thought he was going to beat me. You know, everybody's team looks better, so he had all, like, I don't know, like high 90s. I made him quit. A lot of these dudes are just buying teams, you know what I mean? It's the same shit.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Darnold. Catch here, left side, Thomas. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Faking the give, Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass.
I don't even know the rules for GDK. I'm over here moving a player. I don't even know if I'm allowed to. I just do. I don't really care.
But a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return.
No one's complained about my play. I played what's his name? Taken, and he's like a big crybaby snitch.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie.
But I mean, he was doing the same thing I was. Like he was moving players before the snap. So I mean, I don't. Unless you're doing like cheese shit.
They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
7-7.
Just.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Carr going to throw. It's a screen to Richard. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Complete to Jalen.
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
18 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me?
I think so. I don't know if anybody really.
And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, Run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
First down. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
11 on the play.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
The ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, I did that, the quick X thing. What is that shit called? On accident, where I accidentally say hi. Yeah, I still do that, man. Oh, I hope so.
Come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
No. What are you doing?
4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Rosa's kick is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Oh, word. Who's the quarterback?
At their own 20-yard line.
Sorry. Over here being like fucking... Ooh. That's not bad.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called
I'm not thinking quarterback.
Go to something else.
With the throwing,
try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
That's not bad.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Darnold. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there. Nice pickup.
He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback, but when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Oh, they're that bad?
Darnold completes it, and he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after
I could get a good quarterback.
He joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. Play action. It's Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
No. What? Why aren't you covering?
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 33 yards that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5
yards,
baby. Bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
Oh, I just got a fucking score here.
Run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, hold on.
Come on.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like County Fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
They're every fucking time, man. Like, I just don't hold the fucking blocks.
To throw again. Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
God. I had Ruggs. And fucking, what's his name, just was picking the tip, bro. Oh. Dude, I had him beat so bad. And Carr overthrew him like in real life.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Carr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give him that. You just want to make sure that you play the 1st down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback,
Man, I wish I was able to stop the run, man.
Whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback, you have a much better opportunity.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Off to Geis on the screen. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
If I could just stop the run, man.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
I'm gonna lose, dude. I'm over here.
Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
It did. His record sucks. Apparently I suck more. I think I'm just in my head.
Darnold from the gun. Able to find his running back, Geis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The play fake, and it's Darnold. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
Yeah, I'm losing 14-10 right now. Fuck. Yeah, but to be honest, like, I could easily have 2 more touchdowns with fucking... fuck. He overthrew Ruggs like 3 times already. Yeah.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Finally, dude.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
On the play.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the 3rd quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago. 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. And this kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
He was brought down by
on the stop there defensively. Marcus May with a tackle.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Jacobs.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. A quick toss outright, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
They'll start out on the ground.
All right, bro. For sure. Later, bro.
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Darnold on third down. And the Raiders have got him. Carl Nassib able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. On first down, Jacobs. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
The tackle made at the
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 31. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
17 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 6-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Raiders have retaken the lead.
Aldrich Rosas.
He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
At the 19-yard line.
Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Here's Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Here's Jones. Jones breaking from the contact. And now look at him go. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. An impressive punt return of 76 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Aldrich Rosas lining up for the extra.
And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting on kickoffs. Punt return almost equally exciting.
And typically we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Let's just cut it in half for a punt return and make it the most exciting 5 seconds in football. It's a great, glamorous, dashing play.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, He's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
The 45-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jordan Thomas, the one he was looking for, but it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A give to Bell. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And Darnold got to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jacobs. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 34-yard line.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
And that'll be incomplete. Darnold took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 46 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, You tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Denzel Mims, the rookie, the intended receiver there. That'll bring up second down. To the air again, Darnold. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The Jets on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing again is Darnold. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jacobs. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Breland Speaks on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Jacobs. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better.